All right, so it's been a hot minute since I've made a video, so I thought it'd be good to go through and kind of go through the whole yard and everything I've put in and everything I've been doing, and just give an update. I haven't done a lot of stuff myself since the last video that I shot. It's been a lot of just things growing on their own and me doing basics. We did have a bit of a drought for almost a month. I don't remember if I had any videos during or since that, but I did do a little bit of watering on the trees, trying to keep them alive. Oh, hey, I've got an assistant. She's being cute. But anyways, and I've mowed sometimes, although if you can't tell, not as often as what my neighbors would probably like. But yeah, anyways, I thought I'd just kind of go through the whole yard and give updates on what's going on with everything. So I guess I'll start here. I took a bunch of the houseplants and put them out here. I quickly discovered that the air plants should not be left outside because if it even rains once, it can be very difficult for them. Although most of them did really well, the orchid is the one that was a casualty of being out here for one rain. I've got these. So this is a ground cover plant that I bought and then apparently forgot about, and haven't even been watering or gotten in the ground or anything. It's not dead yet, but boy, I should probably take care of that. I bought this, and then at least these have seeds, because yeah, they're looking really dead, but it looks like they'll drop seeds, so hopefully that isn't a waste. I don't even remember what that is. Something else I got, I guess, that I did not get in the ground. Probably bought it at the same time as this. The kids had something they wanted to get. That's probably that. But yeah, my mom brought out this pot here, which has a couple different things in it. This is cutting off of a plant that she has that's real big. I don't remember what type of plant it is. And then these ones, this one and this one, are avocados, I think, off of seeds, which is what this thing had been, which apparently hasn't made it. Yeah, I haven't been watering these as much as I should. I actually did get a hose over here more recently and just kind of left it over in this area so I could pop it on and water them more easily, and I've been doing better. But not great. All right, let's just go ahead and head on out to the trees I put over here by the driveway. They've been through a whole roller coaster. So I put in the 4 trees. These are the walnut trees that my friend gave me, and I put them in pretty early on. This one here started looking really, really, really dead. Just leaves dried up and it died. Except it didn't die. It's actually put out leaves and it's been doing okay. So I've been really positively surprised and impressed. The one that has been looking like it was doing better is, are you helping me find it here? I think it's this one right here. That's looking really dead. But that other one was looking dead like this not that long ago, so looks like we have some buds still. It's so cute. I'm getting distracted because she's being cute. Yeah, it looks like it might have some growth buds on it. So it might still hang in there. Hopefully. I guess that's why we have 4, so that if they don't all make it, we've still got some. And then I've got these here on this side. Alright, the first one on this side again has been struggling, although it wasn't as early on. This one got run over, or at least it looks like it got run over because it got flattened. And I don't think the cats did it, although the cats do lay on a bunch of plants. And it was looking much better, so it was looking bad. And then it put out new leaves, and it was looking good, and now it's looking dead again. This poor thing. It's just been a roller coaster of a ride for that one. This one's one of the better ones. It started strong, and it's continued strong, unlike the one on the other side that had started strong and now looks dead. So this one I think will make it, and I'm hoping most of them do. but we'll see. Alright, well, pop over by this one. This one isn't one that I have video of putting in because it was one of the first ones I put in right when I first moved in here, but it's been looking rough, and then it was looking a little better, and now the bottom of it's looking rough, but the top isn't looking too bad. Hey, I have another friend. Hi. You're very cute. Yeah, he wasn't coming over for me. He was coming over to say hi to Avocado. Alright, anyways, just thought I'd pit stop on this and show how its poor plight has been going. Alright. I need to cut some of this back, but when I mowed this last time, I had the hose strung across this area so it didn't get mowed, and boy, it shows. This tree here is looking pretty decent other than leaning. It's made it through the drought. It's looking pretty strong. It's looking healthy. I've been really happy. This is the one that needed to get replaced. One of the two that needed to get replaced because it died. The first one died. Here's the poor remains of this one. This one had looked good until winter, and then in the spring it just never put leaves out. So I guess I don't know for sure if we're out of the woods on that one yet, but I also, these ones got put in. They got put in at the same time as that willow there, and they were put in last summer, right before the real bad drought, worse than even the one we had this summer. It was really hot and really dry, and I did water them, just not enough, I guess. I don't know. The funny thing is the willow, which is supposed to be one of the most water intensive ones, is the one that survived out of that group. So I don't know, because if any of them would have not gotten enough water and died, I would have expected it to be this one. But I guess the bald cypress need a good amount of water too, so I don't know. Anyway, I have a lovely assistant. I guess I'll swing out and show you the wild area that I wasn't able to mow. Super overgrown. It's great. I need to do something about it, but it's not gonna happen today. Alright. Head on over here. We've got this one here I believe this one was the bleeding hearts that I put in. They did better than the columbine at first, but it doesn't look like they're going to pull through. The soil here is not super great because there is a bunch of rocks in the soil from all this area, so it didn't make it. And then there was some ground cover stuff I put around here that I don't even see. I don't know where it's at. I thought that stuff had been doing okay. I guess not. I haven't been out here very much. I've been busy with other things, and I've not been functional even when I've not been busy. So I haven't been doing stuff that I should. But looks like the columbine did pull through. That one was looking rougher than the bleeding hearts, if I remember correctly. And there was some ground cover I put in here that doesn't seem to have made it either. And then all the seeds I put along here, nothing's really grown, but not always the seed's fault. I did kind of pile stuff on it. So, you being cute? Yeah, you're always being cute. Yes, you are. Alright. Well, time to check out the garden. We'll hit these trees over here too while we're at it. Most of the trees have been doing okay. I've been having issues with bugs eating the leaves up. This one's decently bad. I'm pretty sure the cherry trees in the front are even worse. I actually got something from my mom. I'll have to look up what it is. It's some sort of natural anti-bug remedy that's super concentrated. You add a whole bunch of water to it, and it's got like cinnamon and ginger and cloves or who knows what in it. But she gave me some of that already diluted down that I can try. Yeah, it's been some bugs doing some damage. We've had a lot in the garden too. Although as late as everything got started, it hasn't been as big of an issue. This one's not terrible, but you can definitely see lots of bug damage. I'm trying to remember which trees were which. I think this one is actually an apricot tree. And then that one might be plum. And that one might be the apricot. Or that one might be peach. Or nectarine. Yeah, I don't remember. When they start putting out fruit, then I'll be able to tell you. But the garden has been hit or miss. Some things are growing quite well. Trying to remember if this is a carrot or what's going on here. I think this might be a carrot. I'm not sure. It's definitely not orange, but some sort of root veggie, I think. These ones, I'm pretty confident, are turnips. You can actually see, I can open it up a little here for you. We've got lots of turnips and some earwigs going on there, so that's cool. Our broccoli and cauliflower, these ones would be probably broccoli or cauliflower, and they're not looking too great. They haven't put out any heads. We've got a lot more of that bug damage. The bugs. I've done a little bit of looking up what people do with bugs. Some people put bug netting over their stuff, but the problem with that is you have to actually manage it because you do want the pollinating bugs to be able to get to them, so you can't just put up bug netting and leave it all year. So that probably isn't a good option for me because I will forget it at a bad time or just not bother to put it up or something and it won't work. So I'm hoping that spray stuff my mom gave me actually works pretty well. But yeah, I don't know. Cats are just being super cute. They're like following me around. That's why they keep showing up. But these ones here, again, some bug damage. These are growing. I don't actually know what these are. The leaves, I tested the leaves and they're not like a lettuce. They are radishes, actually. It looks like we've got radishes down here. All right, that answers that. Yeah, definitely wasn't like spinach lettuce, although I did put a lot of spinach lettuce through this area, so I thought that might have been what it was, but it's not. These ones look like they might be more of that variety. Let's see what it is. Not seeing anything down in here. Yeah, I think these are probably some sort of lettuce. I should probably taste them and see how they taste, but I've tried that with a couple of the things through here that I thought were lettuce, and they were bitter and unpleasant enough. I'm not going to do it right now. Some sort of squash or something there. Seems to be lost. I don't see any others by it. These ones are weeds. They're pretty weeds, but they're weeds. We've got lots and lots of weeds. I have done pretty much zero weeding. These are all weeds. These are weeds. Yeah. Lots and lots and lots of weeds through here. These are weeds. I'll probably do more of that next year. I don't really see it happening a lot this year. So, it's fine. I'm hoping a lot of things will go to seed this year. A lot of what I was doing this year. We've got a damselfly. Oh, it's gone now. It's a cute blue one. But anyway, Apparently I'm distracted today. If I could get it to focus on it. Anyways, this year I wasn't actually expecting to get a whole lot out of the garden, especially as late as I got stuff in. But I'm hoping a lot of things go to seed and that I have a lot of things grow back next year. I'm going to have to do a lot of weeding. This here looks like onions or garlic or something. I'm going to say onions or spring onions based on how the base looks. That's cool. Those look like they're growing well. Alright, just going to continue around here. This is mostly grass and weeds. I'm seeing a whole lot of grass and a whole lot of weeds. And a sprinkler that my mom gave me that doesn't really cycle properly and only got used a very small amount. This might actually be one of the seasonings or spices that I put. So I put that type of stuff like your oregano and things like that in this area. So it looks like this might be something that's not actually weed. I guess in this section it's picking out the things that aren't the weeds because it's mostly weeds, and then you've just got a couple things that might not be weeds. Yeah, this section's bad. And a lot of grass came back here. So I was very hit or miss on the grass. Some sections didn't seem so bad, some sections are pure grass. But alright, let's check out this tree while we're over here. We've got a little bit of bug damage, but this one seems to be mostly okay. That's really cool. Yeah, it's doing pretty well, especially compared to a lot of the other trees. So I guess I'll take what I can get. These ones I'm pretty sure are a weed, but those are pretty. I may not weed those out as aggressively as I probably should. A lot of bug damage on this stuff. This looks like it'd be broccoli, cauliflower type stuff, both based on how it looks and what I remembered putting in this area. Got a bunch of grass. Bunch of grass. Some more of the plants that are not producing anything right now. This looks enough like those radishes. Let's see. Oop, sorry. The grass is so long here. I have not mowed in as long as I should have. Yes, it looks like looking at radishes, and we just got tackled. Yep. I know. My hand's gonna get eaten, but that's okay. It's worth it. You being cute. Yeah, she's like, don't look at the radishes. Look at me. She laid right on them, too. And she's about to be off. Maybe. But yeah, so it looks like we've got radishes all through here. Some more of the broccoli cauliflower that isn't doing so well. This is mostly grass. All through here, grass. And then in here, more grass. Just taken over with grass. There's a few other things. We do have tomato plant here. I think this one's our little cherry tomato plant. It's not dead. Got another couple tomato plants through here. You can see the tomato plant leaves are different. It's the easiest way to pick them out. Got a few little tomatoes trying to develop. Yeah, the tomato plants got put in even later than a lot of the other stuff. So I'm not surprised that they're struggling. But they're trying. I give them a A+ for effort because they haven't had a lot of assistance. That reminds me, I actually put in some peppers over here. Let me see if I can find them. Like hot peppers. One of them's like dragon pepper or something. They were ones that my daughter picked out. They're actually doing pretty good. Got a little tomato plant here. But the peppers are looking okay. Looking pretty decent. I'm surprised, especially given how bad a lot of the other stuff is looking. Hey, maybe we'll get some peppers. All right. These ones here, I'm not quite sure what this one is, but it looks like something I planted. They're trying. The rhubarb over here is doing okay. This is the one I got from the big nursery. And then this is the one I got that had the stack of seeds on it. And it has dropped its seeds. I think I helped scatter them a little bit. I'm hoping we'll have a ton of rhubarb growing in this area next year. So, what is this? I'm not sure what these are. They almost look like, I don't know what those are. I should check that out. That might have been something that I planted. Could also just be a weed. I'm not sure. There's more of it over here. It's just in this area. A lot of the weeds are easy to spot because I see them all over the yard. Stuff that I see only in this area, it's easier to spot it as not being a weed. Yeah, it's all through here. I think this is something I planted. I'll have to figure out what that is because there's a bunch of it. Look at that. That's cool. Yeah, this area's got so much grass, it's hard to see what's going on. But, all right. And then you get areas like this where there's like no grass came. So I think it's just how well I tilled it, how much I really tilled the grass down under. I think these areas here were kind of the last areas I did, and I was moving a little faster and carrying a little less. I'm not really sure, but boy, they grew that grass back. But anyway, let's go this way first. We've got these things here. I'm not sure what those are, but it's not any sort of root veggie. I don't see any roots there that look like they're trying to do anything. I don't know what this is. Looks like we got a couple of them though. Could just be weeds. I'm not sure. This is where I have the beans and peas though. As you can tell from the fact that I threw some wire out here with the intent of stringing it up on poles and never strung it up on poles. But that was supposed to be so the beans and peas could climb on it. And yeah, well, that didn't go so well. The beans and peas were producing for a bit, but they've kind of become engulfed. Although we have some sort of, I don't know if this would be a pumpkin or a melon or what that would be, but something there. The beans and peas, I was hoping they were still down in here. See if I can find something. There we go. Yeah, they're still there, but they're trying to get choked out a little bit. All through here, I had some, but they're struggling. I don't know what this is. Yeah, I'm going to have to do a lot of weeding next year. This is not going to happen this year, but next year I'm going to try to actually weed it and get all the stuff out of here that's not supposed to be here. Because I'm not going to till it again. I've got enough stuff put in that I'd like to go to seed and try to grow again. I don't want to till stuff under. So we'll see. If I have sections that are really bad and I don't seem to have stuff growing back, I may till them, but I'd like that to be a last resort. I don't know. Anyways, check this tree out here. I think this is a peach/nectarine. I think I remember putting, it must be that one of these is the peach and the other is the nectarine, because they're supposed to be able to pollinate each other, so I didn't put them too far apart. This one's got more bug damage than the other, but it's still not, well, it's pretty bad. I was going to say it's still not terrible, but, well, it's looking pretty terrible. I think the cherry trees are still worse, so I haven't been out there, but just from looking at them from a distance, they look completely eaten out. Anyways, that's that. All right. Well, this stuff here has just been doing well. That's a little ground cover plant that I'm hoping will help keep the grass out in this sort of area. I don't know what these are. They look like something that I would have planted, the way they're growing in a clump here. Got them all through this section here. We got some tomato plants. Those look like tomato plants. Yeah, got a little tomato. Cool. That is most definitely a weed. I have tons of those growing behind the shed. These are growing nicely. I don't know what they are, but we've got a bunch of them growing through here. So whatever it is, hopefully it does well. Yeah. They're looking healthy. They're not too bug eaten, anything like that. Some more of... Alright, well I can't tell if the video stopped or not. It's frozen on my end.